I'm praying on
Hey y'all, how are you? I'm gonna actually get my earphones in. I keep doing that.
it.
My bad. Annyeonghaseyo. It's so funny because I'm out of town. Ooh, let me not say that because that made me think of something else. Woo! You better be grown if you knew where I was going with that. But yes, technically, I'm out of town. If you haven't noticed my background, it's Mother's Day weekend. So I'm in a completely different location. I'm not going to dox myself, so I'm just going to leave it at that. But I'm just like, ooh, I hope I'm not yelling too much for my mama. But I'm going to try to keep it under control today. But hello, y'all. Annyeonghaseyo. Nice to see y'all again. We're glad to be back with another K-drama review. We calmed down a little bit from the glory because the glory had us on the edge of our seats every episode, pulling us in. Oh, it was too much. It was too much.
That
So
was
it took it. Yeah, that was a lot, and we loved it though. I'm not saying we didn't love it, but this time, I guess we took a little chill pill, not on purpose. Y'all gonna see what I mean when I say that. I'll just say for now that the first episode can definitely be different from what you expect. I'm going to leave it at that for now. But yes, this time we have chosen Love in Contract. And I don't know why my screen is so small right now. I can't see who all is here. So I'm actually going to go on Facebook so I can see people's names. For some reason, it's just not showing me how many people are on the live. Let me see if I can. Okay, I see it now. 3 people, and I'll just go to Facebook Live on my phone. Okay, so yes, I don't want to talk too early, so I'm gonna let it do it what it do. I put this all together. I'm not gonna jump the gun.
Oh, new picture, new
New
picture
pick,
alert.
new pick. Who this? Who this? If you missed the last photo shoot, shame on you. Shame on you. Okay? It was lit. And the weather was beautiful. It was not
It was
supposed to be,
good. It was a
but it
little
was
hot
beautiful.
though, a little hot.
It was a little too hot. It was a little too hot. But the way they be having those cosplays set up in Demon Slayer, we didn't have to worry. We didn't we didn't have to worry about being too hot in them outfits, okay? Them fits was fitting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I was like, "Ooh, this kind of short. Ooh, this okay."
You don't want
Y'all
no
seen
cap.
enough? Mm-mm. And then Ebony was 2 characters. Let us know who you were.
I was Zenitsu, and I was one of Tengen's wives. Oh
Yes,
my.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we can get all 3 together. Special shout out to our girl Morgan of the Leaf. She was our third girl. Or I guess I'm a perp. I haven't seen it, but I think her character was the second wife. But she was celebrating something very special. And so, happy for her, and hopefully we can get another cosplay event together soon. But yes, special shout out to Dope Vibes Photography. Y'all go find him. Go look at his product. Book him. Y'all better book him for he's too booked for you. Okay? Booked and busy. I was about to cuss. I'm at home. I got it right. Right. But as usual, Ebony is a woman with many talents, especially in the cosplay scene. She is so consistent and so strong, always growing in what she's doing. Y'all better check her out at these future cons because the lineup is serious, okay?
Hey,
Mhm.
sushi,
Boy, look, y'all better pay attention. Of course, we're gonna have all the little things to follow at the end of this. So y'all make sure y'all be around for that. Now, I feel like I kind of changed mine a little bit. I mean, I did change it because I'm just like, it just depends. It's variety show all the time. So, as you might have seen, you see me again on the interview side, but in a different way. Went to Atlanta, had a great experience, collaborating with Drink Tales. Shout out to them. Go check them out. Like DuckTales, but Drink Tales, or I guess. Well, let me not say Dragon Tales because I was thinking Dragon Tales, but they said like DuckTales. So special shout out to them, and you're going to see more from me in June as far as content creation. You know, I've been saving up, I've been investing in what I need to do more. So I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. And all in all, we're coming together yet again. I don't even know how many we've done at this point. Don't even know.
No,
We've
but
done a lot.
consistent.
We're literally at May. That's so crazy. And like at least about on average 2 a month. So yeah, I'm trying to like center it around this art my mama got up. You know, she always got a good eye for something. So shout out to my mama. Now I'm taking a look at who all is in the chat, and if we have to come back up to this, that's all right. But I believe that our Blerdover members are in the chat so far. And of course, we set a rule that, like, you know, these ticket giveaways are specifically for, like, you know, non-Blerdover member people, like nobody on the, how do I say it? The content creation board. I don't know. So, if you are not on the Blerdover like group, but you know you're tuned into the live, let me know. But I do have like the giveaway part next. I'm going to go past it. I'm gonna let it stop for a second, and I'll speak on it. But if we have to come back to it as I see more people come in, then I'll just come back to it. But to emphasize this, we are doing a giveaway for tickets at the Ranger Stop and Pop Con. I don't know why I feel the need to say pop lock and drop it every time. I just do. But if that helps you remember it more, you know, so be it. But yes, this is going to be really exciting. Of course, it's Power Rangers, not like Cowboy Rangers, you know. But if you want to do your own spin on it, a Cowboy Power Ranger, do you? but but it'll be Power Rangers. It'll be you know, all types of people from different anime. Last year, we met the original voice actor of Ash Ketchum. We met some people from all that. We met the Green Ranger. You know, may he rest in peace. That's just so wild that he was there and the lines were so long for him. We had brief interactions with him and just, you know, may he rest in peace. So, and the vendors were awesome there. So y'all make sure to check that out. But let me minimize it so I can see people's stuff. I'm looking all in the chat. I done missed everything in the chat. Look at, hey y'all. Ooh, hey, okay, I see y'all. I need to pay attention to y'all on the everybody saying something. I appreciate it. Let's see who is specific. Shout out. I got Jeter. Shout out Candace / Villainous Vixen. Shout out Rashad, aka Dope Vibes Photography. Y'all make sure to follow and book him, okay? Yes. So that, you know, that's my confirmation that it's all Blerdover. I'm gonna just call us exec board members in the chat right now. So I'll come back to the giveaway a little later. But special shout out to the people who participated a lot as far as commenting in the last live we had. I actually reached out to all 3 of them to check on their availability, and I decided to give away 3 tickets to those 3 individuals. They were just commenting so much. They knew more than me in most in it. So I appreciate y'all. But as usual, this is where I say I'm going to shut the crap up. I'm going to shut the heck up, and I'm going to let Ebony speak, whether you want to speak on what's there or speak from your heart, you know.
I'm gonna just try to like see from here and speak on what's
Mm-hmm.
there, cause yeah, we gonna talk about this.
We gonna talk.
Okay, it says, "Oh Lord." No,
Is it too
Careful, this gonna look
small?
horrible. Hold on.
Y'all get the real on here.
Yes.
What is it?
Undeniably attractive, talented, and charming, Chao Sang is the living definition of a perfect partner. This is exactly why, instead of marrying, she chose to employ her skills as a contract marriage master. She's transforming clients. Hold on, wait. Ooh, yeah. Transforming.
It's a
Ugh.
lot. You good?
Yeah. Okay. Transforming herself into the perfect partner for each of her clients. Sun E allows those who employ herself, ooh, geez, service
Girl,
to
you
live,
good?
yeah, to live the perfect single life without having to agree to commitment, lifelong relationships. Ooh, Lord, that was a lot.
No, girl. Honestly, that be me too. Okay, it's like I got 2 degrees, and yet when I stand up and read out loud to people, I get cross-eyed. I'm just
Yeah, I
like,
was like, slow
oh,
down, slow down.
be like, what is break fast? Oh, breakfast. Ooh, ooh, mm.
Like, you should know better.
Lord, but you did fine, girl. Don't let if anybody come in here and say anything, you can hop on and do it yourself. Then, okay? So,
I fight.
if she fight now, me, I'm a watch, or I'm gonna ask somebody to, I'm gonna see, say fight or flight, I freeze. Okay, I I don't know,
Look,
just
I'm
be.
the fighter.
Yes, she is. So don't try her.
Mm-mm.
Okay, don't try her.
Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
Don't play with it. Come on, babe. Okay, let me stop. I'm about to. You two about to be like, copyright. Stop. Lord. But yes, this I'm gonna call her Choi because I feel like I'm gonna butcher the rest of her name.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna say
yeah, Troy.
Choi or Lady Choi. But yes, that's exactly what she was doing. Like she was honing in on her skills of being I can't say that word. That be okay. So she was she was how do I want to say it? Scaling her skills or her expertise. She was like, I know I got this and I know I can make a business out of it. So I'm gonna do that. Honestly, let me see. I want to see if this is legal. I never looked it up. What's up, Jonathan Bell? What's up, Skip.88? Hello. Well, Jonathan, since you're on and you're the first person on that's not an exec member of Blerdover, I'm gonna hop over here. I hope you're not too shy to participate. And honestly, you can answer either one of these questions, but just answer one because we're doing a giveaway to this convention, Ranger Stop and Pop. It's in Atlanta, June 16th through the 18th. If you want to win it for yourself or for your wife or for a friend, that's your business. But, you can take a look at one of these questions. Feel free to answer. And I'm going to look up if marrying as a business is legal. Like,
I don't think it is. I would
because
hope
people
not.
get married and divorced and married and divorced. People be remarried about 5, 6 times.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, she low key found a loophole, maybe? Could have. She could have. Let's see. Is marriage by. I did not predict that I was going to be researching this like this, y'all. We just. Did, hey, it's here for us to do what we want with it, you
Mm.
know? Is marriage by contract legal? A marriage contract. Oh, I guess a marriage is a contract in general, but maybe it's illegal under God, but I don't know. I feel like it's just a loophole that they found. So Okay, so you have won a ticket. And so you answered the second question. What does everyone think the longest anime is? One Piece. That is correct. I put a fun fact next to that. Hold on, let me make sure. Let me make sure. Because we don't want to be putting true lies and false facts on here. Okay. Why is it not showing me on my phone? But anyway, so I put fun fact on here because the longest running anime ever in time started 53 years ago. I'm reading straight off of Google, but it's called Saze-san, Sazae dash san, Saze-san, and Google says it is 7,920 episodes.
Ooh.
So yeah. We think we got the longest running content. No, they still running to this day over in Japan. They got the longest running content. So that's a fun fact. Another thing that's longer than One Piece that I always advocate for is Hajime no Ippo. It's a boxing anime and of course manga. But the fact that everything is compared to how long One Piece is, that's why I put it up there. So congrats to you, Jonathan. I will be sending you a ticket and we can go from there. Um, and I'll keep my eyes on if anybody is commenting in the chat who's not on the exec board so I can come back up to this a little later. I just wish the comments on the side would give me names so I wouldn't go back and forth. We're going to figure that out. We're going to figure that out. Okay, yep. I got everybody taken care of. Cool. One ticket done. There we go. Congrats. Now, now, the rating. I had a lot to say on this because I feel like I was disappointed because I had expected it to go a completely different direction. I would say I'd give this somewhere between a 6 or a 7. I feel like 7 would be kind of, nice. But I mean, I did give it a 7. Like once I finished it on Viki, I did give it a 7. And I'm going to write my review. We take this seriously. I enjoyed it, but I had to make myself watch it. I feel like I could have, you know, it might have been a little easier for me to lose attention early on just because that first episode, I was like, ooh, okay. She said she about her business, signed a contract. I know what I got. I know what I'm worth. I know what I can bring to you to help you out. Sign the contract. You dealing with me. I'm just like, I'm feeling this. I'm feeling all of this. Oh, hey, mama. And as time went on, she was at the point where she was starting to retire, and this was in the first few episodes. And mind you, this is on Viki only. You do have to pay in order to see all of the episodes, or you can do a free trial to see it. But I think this interview is really helpful for people to be able to make that decision on if they want to do that or not.
Mm-hmm.
That's that interview review. I don't know what I said.
We knew what you meant. We knew what you meant.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. And so that's what it was. And I put my personal thoughts on it. I feel like it could have been a movie.
Yeah.
I think what was covered was extended out. I'm not trying to take away folks' jobs and folks' work or nothing like that, but I feel like the story could have been told just as well, or it might have been even better as a movie. I didn't really expect it to be between two people. Like I know what the main picture shows, but it's like love and contract in that first episode. I'm thinking, what's going to happen is in my third bullet point, like each husband is going to get like a episode. I thought I just knew that was going to be it. I knew I was going to see the lives of each husband. I was ready for it, but it was cut short and we didn't know too much about him outside of one person being crazy. But I was glad to see Madam U / Mama Woo. So
Yeah.
cool. That was cool. I'm gonna shut up again. Ebony, what did you think about this?
I mean, I agree with everything you pretty much said. Like, I had to force myself to actually sit down and watch it. And, like, we were talking about it before we got live, like, we know that it's not good if we're not commentating between episodes.
Like, girl,
Like,
you
we're
see
always sending each other something as we're watching episodes. So, like, once I realized we were not doing that, I was like, oh, nah, this not hitting on nothing at all. But, I mean,
yeah.
the story was nice. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. But it's like it's crazy because it's literally the first episode that I enjoyed the most. And
Yeah.
that's what got me started. Like I like the idea, but something about the execution, I just thought it could have gone in another direction or it could have been a movie.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe
It
there can be
was
like a movie adaptation, a little retry. What's it called when because they have remakes of DBZ all the time, whatever that's called. Maybe it's just called a remake. Um,
great.
but maybe that'll be it. Did she do multiple contracts? I don't think they were at the
Yeah.
same time, but she did do multiple contracts. No, I mean the last one was at the same time. The last two, like
Mm-hmm.
they had different ones. Was it boring?
It had its boring episodes.
it had yes, some boring episodes where you just had to commit to watching it. I thought that there were several moments like I thought it could have ended at episode 8, it could have ended at episode 12, and then like the last 4 or 5 episodes I'm just like they keep dragging it out. Like I was still emotional at moments, like they still captured my
Mm-hmm.
heart and stuff with some moments, but it's like to extend it out that far, I just didn't think it was needed. Abridged. I never knew what abridged meant. Is that what that means? Like to make another version or something?
Mm-hmm.
I think that I'm gonna look that up after. I'm gonna look it up after. Um, but if that's what it is, then yeah, that's what is needed. So my rating again, I put on Vicky a 7. That's the absolute most. I gave it that 7 just because, like, even though I had some boring moments, um, my they still had my emotions, in pieces here and there. So I gave them that for the emotions. What
Mm-hmm.
would you rate it, Ebony?
Um, I would say a 6.5.
Mm-hmm.
Being
Yeah,
generous.
yeah. It's it's being generous, y'all.
And like overall rating, and I guess you can thank the main lead for that, the main male lead for that. I give it a solid maybe 5.5.
Mm. Yeah, I don't think I would argue with you on that because I don't think I'd have much to fight to
Mm-mm.
argue on, to fight about it. So, I mean, but if you want something that's like cool and laid back, maybe you don't want your emotions pulled every single moment of every episode, this could be a good one for you. Maybe you want to just have a chill day, have something playing. This could be one for you. I don't know. So that's us being nice. Oh my gosh, what was I gonna say? Um, oh yeah, with the main male lead character. I don't know if I want to say Ji-ho or Ji-hoo. Um, I'm gonna say I'm just gonna say Jung. Because it's Jung Ji-hoo or Jung Ji-ho. So I'm gonna say Jung.
Mm-hmm.
He literally looks like so many different characters, like from other K dramas. And
Mm-hmm.
as I was looking each character up, I didn't finish it yet, but I realized that he was in Reply 1988, which is a really popular series. And so I was like, okay, that's where I recognized him from. I couldn't remember which exact character, but I was like, that's why he looks so familiar to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course on top of that, Mama Woo. I was like, so y'all just gonna
Yeah.
change one letter? I mean, in English letters, is right there. But
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
how it is in theirs.
I also saw a familiar face. One of what is it? Jihu. It's Jihu. His co-workers. The one that
Hmm.
was the fangirl. She was in Goblin, and you know I just finished that.
I haven't watched it yet. That's why I
It's
didn't
so
know.
good. It's so good.
That's
But
why I
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
know.
and it's so funny. It's so ironic because she was annoying in that too.
Cause okay, I that's definitely in line with what I have coming up later, but we're gonna see her face on this review a little later.
hmm
Oh gosh. Does it stay true to the manga? To my knowledge, I didn't see a manga related to this. It's just strictly K drama. I looked it up. I couldn't find anything to read from it. Um so yeah, it's just in line with the script. That's all I can tell you. But that's a good question. That's a good question. Now, as far as the main character and her back, I'm not even gonna say backstory. It's just what they led us to believe. You know, she lost her parents early on, and was adopted and raised by Madame Wu. That's the storyline.
hmm
That's the storyline.
That's what they
Um,
tell us.
that's what they telling us. And y'all, when I tell y'all, this took so much. It took so much for me to like pay attention enough to understand why they had that blow up at that table with the arranged marriage. I'm just like, what is going on? Like, why are you pouring what is it, gravy on this man's head? I'm confused why it has to be that dramatic, but it's
They drew that out so long. I was like, gosh.
man. I was low key frustrated because I'm just like, I shouldn't have to find out this close to the end, like this far down, why it's happening.
It was literally at the end.
It makes it that's another critique from us. Like, why? Why? Ugh, like that
All
was
that time wasted, man. Them episodes an hour long.
it was. And I'm just like, so we're just gonna watch her act up at the table 13 years ago, and she's got the spaghetti flying and the gravy and
And
stuff and
screaming and stuff.
screaming. I'm just like, girl, are you crazy?
Like, y'all just gonna drop it in an episode, completely forget about it, bring it up again, just to not say nothing about it. Bring it up again, not to say nothing about it, and then y'all say something about it at the last episode.
The last episode, I think it should have been halfway through because I'm just like, I think they were trying to take certain K drama elements
Mm-hmm.
and like with the whole like give people a little bit at a time until like everything is like revealed at the end. They took that part a little too far for me. That's my critique. What up, Static? Static Jones,
No, baby.
baby! Woo! What's up? Wow, I'm so sorry, Mama. Ooh, I gotta chill. I gotta chill. My bad. My bad. She's like, this girl's crazy. Anyway, anyway, and then the last piece, as far as like as far as Choi's backstory, is that to rebel against what was happening, and essentially, she acted up at the table because she didn't want to live the life that they were trying to make her live with the whole arranged marriage for business reasons. Um, and apparently, the guy who was a part of oh, I can't. It starts with a K, but a part of the other conglomerate corporation. He
We just
was
call
being
it group,
the
group,
what?
group K.
K. Yup, Group K. We're gonna call it because that's how it would be in a comic, right? So the guy in Group K was just being real, like I don't even know the word, like he was being inappropriate
Very.
with her, and he had some other things up his sleeve with what he was going to do with the company, and that's essentially what was a piece of driving her crazy. Like she was like, "Heck no, y'all like, I ain't having this."
Mm.
And I'm just like, you could have talked to somebody about that. All of a sudden, you got a recording that you're revealing 13 years later.
That
Why?
he didn't know nothing about. They
Nothing.
they pulled it out they ass.
They had to, because I'm just like, who thinks that they're going to come in record because you just know what's going on? You literally could have saved 13 years of your life. You didn't even have to do marriage by contract. You could have just sued them with that recording and lived your life. That's why 6.5, 7 is being generous, y'all. All right, I was about to say where I was, but I thought I heard something outside. Woo! Okay. I hope they act right. Let's see. LL loves, okay. Showing love to Static. But yeah, that's her backstory, and we just feel like they so I was speechless, y'all. That's so crazy. Yeah. Because it's just it didn't make sense. It didn't make sense. That's why. That's why. Like there, what was the other one that had a recording in it? What you say?
I was saying a lot of stuff didn't make sense.
I was just thinking, Love and Leashes. I think they had a recording, accidental recording in it, and they did that in appropriate timing. To me, this one, I don't know. I think they were just building the plane as they were flying it, and that's how it. That's how it ended up. That's how. They're just like, oh, let's throw this. Maybe this will work. You know, I understand. Maybe you're building your craft as it goes. Who knows? But you know, that's another part of our rating, our critique. Now, speaking of annoying and loved, I put you already see it. You already see it. Y'all. Y'all. Now people did come around at the end, but throughout most of it, people was getting on my nerves. My nerves. Okay. So girl, what do you want to start? Do you agree? Do you disagree on something?
I don't agree with that middle one. Hey, you got him split in the middle.
No, he's okay. Let me tell you why. I love him, but after what he did when they had that first party at his place, when that girl won that prize, and he was like, "She shouldn't have won the prize. We should be fair." Whoa, what are you doing?
I got secondhand embarrassment and had to fast forward.
It was so bad. I was like, what? It was so, yeah, secondhand embarrassment. That's definitely what it was. Because I'm just like, and I knew, I mean, it's just all in the fun of games. Like let her have it. They probably let her have it because she was the only one. She might not have been the only single person there, but still.
Right.
You know, just let her have it. This man he couldn't let her have it. He was like, no, she shouldn't win nothing. That's not fair. Y'all need to recalculate. You need to do something. Shouldn't we go off of these measurements? Whoa.
Like, slow down.
You're ruining the mood. You're hurting feelings.
You are Debbie Downer, sir.
Debbie Downer, you're taking the party back. Like they took the gift back. They're just like, well, maybe next year. Next year, she probably won some money. At least maybe some rent money, something. Ooh, I was so mad.
I cringed. I was like, yeah, no. But for the most part, you know, in the sense, who he put me in the mind of?
Who?
I just see from Dangerous Convenience Store, in a sense.
Yes, okay, it's the shoulders for me. It's the shoulders. I was like, woo! That is so crazy. I feel like you pulled that straight out of my brain because I wasn't thinking that specific person, but I was thinking that he looks like he was pulled straight out of a manhwa. I think he, like, from the shoulders to the height to the mannerisms, he's just pulled straight out of a comic. So you read my mind. See, this is why we doing these reviews together, y'all.
It's like that's what was playing in my head, and it wasn't like more so the looks, like maybe like yeah, so in the looks, but like in like the way he act, especially I think it was like in the first couple of episodes when he was saying like if he had something to say, like he would say it like on his mind.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah,
it
I
took
was
a
like,
lot to crack that
I just
cookie.
I just see stuff that yeah he would do that.
Oh my gosh, he was so cute when he would just get frustrated from not having couples time. I don't even remember if I finished it for real. Cause they be having all those extra side stories. That's when the story get real good.
It always be the side characters.
hmm Mama, don't look that up.
Mm-mm.
Okay. I don't even know what you're watching right now. But yeah, that's why I put him in the middle because that part, like he's been amazing. That part held a lot of weight because I wanted to fight him after that. I was like, how dare you? Like I understand being socially paralyzed. I understand a lot of stuff has happened to you. But there's no way you cannot feel how inconsiderate that was. I was so pissed. So I was like, you got to go in the middle because you're annoying me. You irking me.
And it
Okay.
was just just that episode alone.
That episode alone. And he did so many great things towards the end. I was like, dang, this that dude. He was fighting folks while he was drunk. I was like, okay, you working, you working. You working towards the other side of the list. I see you. But man, yeah, he love him, but that part was strong to me. So now it's who else do I want to go to? Who do I want to go to? Let's go with most annoying first.
Mm-hmm.
So this girl at the top of the most annoying list, I kept confusing her honestly with the girl from was it Business Proposal?
Mm.
Where the dude where he snatched off the glasses and stuff. I
Oh
think that
yeah, I guess I can see it.
I literally kept thinking like at certain angles, like I
Mm.
knew it wasn't her, but at certain angles, I'm just like, dang it. I don't know. I can't tell. I had to look it up. It's not her, but anyway, this is the ex-wife, the lawyer. How do I describe it to y'all? So the main male lead character, Jung Ji Ho. This is his ex-wife, and their story was so sad to me because she kept prioritizing work and chasing after success, and he was literally like a great gentleman. Like to see him like try to plan stuff and make food for her and be there for her to do special dates. He was great, and I'm just like, dang, you ruined this man.
What?
Like, I mean, him and her and his aunt played a part in ruining him for real. But she's terrible. She
Yeah,
it took a
horrible.
long time for her to come around.
Yeah, and then like for her to like just stumble her tail back in there, and to say that like he waiting on her and all of this type of stuff and got the house
Like,
that he wanted, and I'm just like, pause, pump your brakes. What makes you think he waiting on you?
oh, you who
Who are you?
as if you could, girl. I was so upset because y'all, we got to paint a picture for y'all because again, you have to like pay money or get a free trial to see the rest of the show. So they were together. They were both, I think, doing the same work as far as like being in law together. They were both lawyers, and he had his plan to get things in order, to give her the life that she would always want. And right when he was at the point of planning that, had the place set, I think he had quit his job at that moment to become a judge, or to transition over into a judge. Um, that's when she was like, I want a divorce because she kept chasing after more and more and more and more. She missed a good man right in front of her.
Man, if you got a man coming home making you hot meals, you ain't gonna sit down and eat that.
Girl, I could punch her. I could.
Oh, I'm drink up by her scalp.
Cause who doing that these days? I'm in my feelings. Let me stop.
That's a good man, a great man.
mm, mm, mm. So that really upset me. And like you said, she came back trying to get him back, and I'm just like, you're desperate. You literally don't even want him. You just see the life he got, and you're just like, okay, I can scoop my way back in, girl. No, no, ma'am, absolutely not. So
Mhm.
it's deuces to you. I'm glad you came around because you realized there was no way you could win. So can I even count that? You had to come around. So that's why she's at the top of the most annoying list. Um, Now I don't know what it is with Mama Wu slash Madam U slash Mama U. All of that. I'm just gonna say Madam U. I don't know what it is with her in these roles of a distant mother who don't claim her daughter.
It's wild, man. She is playing these roles phenomenally.
Phenomenally. I'm just like, girl.
Do you have an estranged child that we don't know about that you just speak your mind? You got an estranged
Girl.
child out there somewhere.
I was so frustrated because I'm just like, we were led to believe, everybody was led to believe that this girl lost her parents. And first of all, she never looked that up. She never looked up her parents.
That
That,
yeah.
like first, I would look. I feel like I would have been curious at some point in my life. But that's not a part of the story. It's not in the script. So we were led to believe that this girl, parents were gone. How do you even make up? I was so confused at the orphanage part because I'm just like, if you're her mother, how was she ever in a orphanage?
No, what got me was she said that what they told her was that she was in a flood. Everybody
Oh
in the
yeah.
town died except her.
Sorry.
You don't think that would have been a news article? You don't think you
Oh my gosh. I was like, that literally makes no sense. If this were an anime, sure. But not in no K drama. So you want us to believe that you as a baby
survived the
oh,
flood?
you got to be the chosen one. At that point, is this the second coming? The second coming is female? Oh my gosh. I'm so glad you said that because I low key forgot.
Yeah,
Wow.
I was like, what is this?
And they just kept digging and digging and digging into her story towards the end. I'm just like, y'all are making this 4 episodes.
I was grasping for straws at this point.
Straws. It was I was like, they didn't even have to do all that. Like somebody, she not the real daughter. She is the real daughter. Somebody was a mistress. She was trying to, have her live a different life. She ain't.
Too much.
It's too much. It was doing too much, y'all. And this is us as women who watch K dramas, who watch
Yeah.
dramas, saying it's too much.
Yeah.
So
We're not gonna like them all.
yeah, yeah, we not, but we're gonna be real with it though.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna let y'all know. We're not gonna come up here with no fake ears like, ooh, y'all gotta check this out. We're gonna tell y'all the real.
Mm-hmm.
So she gonna stay on the most annoying list. And homegirl, who is a fangirl, she is the most nosy thing walking. Okay, why are you in everybody's business? Why are you in folks' business that deep? Why do you not know to not be asking people questions?
And which is
Girl,
crazy, but she is like that in Goblin too. And I'm just like, oh my god, you play this role too well. I think you just annoying in real life.
I'm just like, girl, if you don't go on a date, girl,
Please find
now
somebody.
find somebody. It didn't make. Uh, like I want to say, I feel like I'm defaulting to saying it don't make no sense, but I know it's a lot of nosy folks, and on average, they got a lot of nosy people asking about folks' business. I understand it was a lot going on with the news and with homegirl personal life. But you got to understand, is this something I should be asking my boss? Just stuff happens. Let him get his free time at work. He already got to deal with stuff personally, and he handling it better than most men.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? I feel like they really made that cater towards the women because I don't. Ain't no man just gonna sit there and be cool, calm, collected about all that.
Mm-mm.
But she is the most annoying because everybody was definitely nosy, but she was the nosiest. So
Mm-hmm.
she was doing too much. Naturally, I gotta put our girl Lady Choi as most loved because she all she did was do her thing.
Yes.
Okay, she said,
Yes.
"I am a business.
Yes.
I ain't mad at you. Really not. I can't even do that. Mm-mm. I really don't think I could because I'm just like the way my habits are set up with like whatever she got to stay on top of with the scheduling and the routine and not confusing folks and relearning stuff. Girl, you got it. I'm gonna go chill. You got it.
Mm.
So she on top of everything. Like you couldn't ask for a more organized person. You good on that, and she hold her ground really well. So
Sure do. Mm-hmm.
I wish I could have gotten a better picture, but I really couldn't find much. Find too many. But this is I actually never knew his name. Do I have his name? Do I have it? Da-da-da-da. Well, it's the male lead character's boss in a way. He technically said former boss, but he's also working at the office. He's a high level position at the courthouse, and he's just trying to lead um, Jung in the right direction. And when I tell you, I felt him when he had their promotion party, and then he was like, "I don't want to be promoted. I want to stay the same." And walk back in his office, and he started screaming. I felt him on that. Because he's like, I try to help this dude, not get fired from his job through petitions. I'm trying to help him, with his love life and to be softer and to connect with people more. I'm offering him a position, a promotion to do, not only did he help him keep his job, but he's offering a promotion and he's turning it down. I would have screamed too. Like, why are you like this? I feel like he screamed for all the women who are frustrated at men who don't get it. Like, I was about to scream too. Oh, uh, he is funny, and I like the way he flirts with his wife. He be calling his wife queen. I ain't never seen that in
Yeah,
no kind of
queen. I was like,
queen. He
yes.
know what to say. I was like, you keep calling me that. You keep flirting with me like this. We're gonna have 5 to 10 children. Okay, stop. I'm trying to see if my mama hear me. But yeah, he's definitely like my favorite. And then another favorite, of course, I think his name was Guam Wu. I don't know why I remember that. I feel like it sounds close to something I watched in the past.
Mm-hmm.
But in the bottom, Guam Wu, he's definitely a favorite of mine. I just know this man got some albums somewhere. Because why were you singing that good? Why? I need your albums. He's
Yeah.
cool. He got the moves too. Taekwondo. Perfect roommate. You cool.
Mm-hmm.
I love his story and just like how open, he was with his preferences and the journey that we went on with like him going through like the contract marriage because he's interested in men and then finally going into like telling his family and his family like I raised you wrong da 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 da. But then I guess because they see him successful, they're just like, oh, I raised you right. I was like, y'all terrible.
Right. They're just horrible.
Mm-mm-mm. Now, do you? outside of the middle part, do you agree or disagree? Do you think I left some people off? Because honestly, most annoying, I was gonna put like literally everybody, and then just keep these three in the most loved. And I was like, okay,
Uh, I would put the second male lead in the middle.
yep,
I would definitely put him in the middle because he, that was her. He was cute and all, but he was annoying. He was very annoying, and the way I felt like he was trying to force her into developing feelings for him by getting into that contract subconsciously, and it
mm.
didn't work out. And I knew it wasn't gonna work out when he suggested it, and mm-mm.
Yeah, he was pulling back and forth between the two because I wanted to punch him when he stole that kiss. I was like, that's not
Oh
for
yeah,
you.
oh yeah, because I was like, who? How dare you? How dare you take that from her?
How dare you? Oh, I
You
was
want
so
her first
upset.
kiss, but how dare you?
Mm, mm, mm. Mm. And I'm glad again he came around. He came around, but he was doing way too much. I didn't know where to place him. I truly didn't know because he was all over the place. He was all over the charts, but I should have added him there.
I mean, he was one step to being the most annoying.
Hmm.
I was being generous putting him in the middle because his redeeming
Mhm.
qualities, but he
Ooh, he leaning. He leaning.
and he late,
No,
he ice skating.
no, I feel you on that because it's like, why are you doing too much? And mind you, I kept forgetting that they were telling the story as if this is 5 years in to the other contract with the male lead character. Because I'm just like 5 years. I just feel like that's not as realistic. But I mean, okay. So he come in at the end of like 5 years and stir things up. Nothing else spark before then. But that's a long time. I was like, somebody must have made something up. But I was like, okay, they being serious. It's been 5 years. Okay, sure. Like, I'm just going with what you say. Let's see. Hazel Duran. I hope I'm saying your last name right. Hazel, if you are still in the chat, could you comment like a little wave or a little hello? We have one more ticket to give away, and I want to make sure I'm keeping my eyes on those who have a chance at it. So do a little wave or something to let us know that you're still on, and then we can go back in and do the giveaway. But outside of that, now best husband. Clearly, y'all have heard from us. I was trying to do a little comparison between the two because I'm just like, okay, we got a judge, we got an actor. I would choose occupation wise. I would choose a judge because I mean that would annoy me still because like definitely gonna be like judging me like thinking you like you up here like you really know like you got the final say. But I can't do that actor life. No, sir.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. I don't want it. Mm-mm. But to each their own. And he's previously divorced. I felt bad for being like I call it socially paralyzed because like y'all they really didn't give too many snippets of his childhood. I think they kind of shortchanged that.
Mm-hmm.
But his dad went on a fishing trip, and 2 weeks in, his aunt and she was pretty bitter. Like his aunt like came and got him, and he was like, "I want to wait on my dad." She's like, "You can't wait on nobody who's dead,
I was like,
girl."
dang.
That's how you're gonna tell him that his father is gone? Why? Why? What you said? The first man looks like a.
I
Oh,
mean,
you know what?
I mean, no first couple episodes. I was like, what you doing? What you doing? What you
Cause what is it about these shows that have that? Cause they did it in the glory too. Like
doing?
we thought home dude was a little psychopath.
Yeah, I definitely had some screws.
I don't know what it was. But for some reason, he cares so much about his cases that he's trying to figure out how accurate the stabbing was, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why he did that out in the open,
Right.
but
The picture and everything. I was just like,
all that space in your place, and you gonna do it on a stairwell? No sense. What you say? The second one looks like he would lock you in the basement. Yeah,
yeah.
you're absolutely right. He would. You're spot on.
Mm-hmm. And call you Jamie.
Yes, cause look at his face. Like, look, literally.
I'm
No,
trying.
not look at his face. Look at her face between the pictures. She's so much happier with the judge than she is with the actor. She looks literally trapped on the right.
And I'm trying to figure out where I know him from because I feel like I've seen him in another drama, but I just cannot put my finger on it for the life of me.
Yeah, he does look familiar. I think he made me think of I think his name is Lee Dong Uk, because they had his hair red most of the time, and
Hmm.
so that's who I was like kind of comparing him to. But we're gonna have to do a little digging on him.
Mm.
But the best husband, you know, it's already been determined. Before I go there though, Ebony, who would you say would be like your best two husbandos, whether it's in K drama life or real life? I got some actors in mind. I got some, some people in mind, like some celebrity fangirl. And who would be yours?
And K drama? Oh, I would say Jungkook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And it could be K dramas or like K pop, because I know you know a lot
Oh,
more
if
people
we're
than
doing
K.
K-pop, Miyuki. Miyuki from
Oh,
BTS. Yes.
y'all saw how excited she got. Ooh, if it was K pop. Ooh.
Or San from ATs. Oh, that jawline.
Not the
Or
drama.
Wonho. Or Wonho. Don't get me started.
We're gonna have to do another segment about I don't know what the word is here, because I don't want to say husbando. That's more Japanese, but
Mhm.
we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. Mine from the K dramas, it's oh my gosh, why am I blanking on his name? Secretary Cha.
Oh, Ada.
Yes, because
Itaewon
it.
Class. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Because those two, it hurts that they're not mine. That's why they gotta be. Those will be my two main character lead guys. And then in real life, it'd probably be between Michael J. White, aka Black Dynamite, and even though apparently in the news, I don't know if it's a joke or not, we lost him to Megan Good, apparently.
Oh, that hurt my heart. Ah,
Like, girl, why you do that to us? He is free to the public, and you just
just snatched him up like that. Hey, enter that Tyrese meme. Congratulations. Ah.
I can't take this. I can't. But Jonathan Majors, of course, is between those two. Michael J. White and Jonathan Majors. I love Jonathan Majors, but I feel like it's still gonna be Michael J. White. He just got a different hold on me. No disrespect to his wife, no disrespect, but that's that guy. But yeah, Megan Good. We're gonna have to talk, okay? We're gonna have to talk.
Catch me outside, girl.
Catch me outside. I can't do it. Mm-mm-mm. And if y'all end up watching this a little later, let us know who your husbandos are, like celebrity crushes in real life, or certain characters that you fell in love with. Let us know. Jonathan is my man. Yes, girl. Yes, girl. And of course, I put it as in like a judgment thing. But that wedding scene was nice. It was nice, a surprise wedding, because like wedding planning is a lot. Okay, so I understand. I understand. This is why I'm just like, this girl ranks supreme in planning. Girl, you better than me, because that's a lot. That really is. But that final wedding was so sweet, and they just was going back and forth proposing to each other. They had them Tiffany boxes. I was like, oh, that's expensive.
Mm-hmm.
But you can find um,
Money.
they got money that I don't got nowhere near. And I'm gonna say this now, Bay, you can find a sale somewhere. Cause in them Tiffany box, that's a lot. You can find a sale, it can be like a couple of power bills. It don't got to be nothing crazy. You don't got to have no 6 months salary saved. I'm just saying, I'm putting it out there. Anyway. But yes, Jiho ranks supreme. I'm thankful for it because that other dude, I'm just like, you are like just a parasite. Just get off, get off.
Mm-hmm. You just a leech.
Like, can you recognize that you're not it? Please go away.
And then like the fact that you didn't really ask her. You kind of sort of like threw her in there. That was just icky in itself.
He wasn't it.
Mm-mm.
He wasn't it, and I just couldn't have it. Now, as I said before, y'all make sure to stay tuned in to all of our social medias, especially with the cosplay journey of Asking Ebony. Okay? Y'all be sure to tune in. And of course, I'm mainly on Instagram. So I might just stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. I'm not gonna make it too complicated, but you'll see any and every update from me on Instagram. And literally, Blerdover is on every platform you can think of. So you look up Blerdover, you're gonna find Blerdover.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else, report it. I don't know. But a couple of announcements. My birthday is next Saturday, so doing had to post about that on here. Happy birthday to me. Not you knowing it. Girl, I be hearing you counting in Korean and everything. Hold on, Tuesday. Ooh.
Little
Yes, y'all.
so.
Listen, I'm gonna learn how to say goodbye in Korean one of these days. I'm gonna learn it. I really should have been Googled it months ago, but I just haven't. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. But yes, my birthday is coming up next Saturday, and I didn't post anything as far as like a cash app or nothing, but I do have a wish list on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
I just made it wishful thinking. I plan to get it myself. But if you find it in your heart to be like, Blerd Sunbae, I just got to get you something, hit me up. I'll send you my Amazon wish list link. And it's not limited to just 1 week. I'll have it open all the way through June because I plan to use the items on that list in the back half of June. So you got about a month.
That's my birthday month.
Oh, so y'all better be saving your coins. Save them, save them. And also, we will be at MomoCon. That time flew by. It's
Yes.
time.
I'm so excited.
Oh, I'm so excited, y'all. We're gonna be there all 4 days. I have zero idea who I'm gonna be. It's really about to be closet cosplaying or wearing all different types of anime t-shirts. I ain't got nothing. So so y'all check out Ebony's lineup. Let us know what y'all's lineups are. Let's have a good time together. Are you going to Trap Sushi? Because we are. We are definitely going. I heard there was something on Saturday too. Shout out DJ Taylor Senpai. There's something that he's gonna be a part of on Saturday. It's a lot going on, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So we might even do a segment where we're going through the schedules and we're gonna see what's popping. We're gonna see what's popping. And we're gonna see our guys drink tales again. So the same guys that we interviewed, alcohol enthusiasts, they're mainly based there, or really close to it. I'm not gonna dox them, but they're very close to that area, so we'll see them again. Oh, duh, Kristen. Be sure to show up and show out, of course, at our table, but also at our panel. We will be having a panel. Blerdover. We'll be having a panel Friday at 8 p.m. I believe. I still need to look at the schedule, but that's the only thing I've been hearing, which is Friday at 8 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Check us out. Check us out. But with that being said, send us suggestions with what you think we should review. Maybe if there's something that you're on the fence about that you want us to dive into, we'll make that sacrifice because we made the sacrifice here today.
It was one for the team.
One for the team. One for the team. Um, Now that being said, our girl Ebony got to get to bed. So
Gotta go work in the morning.
yes, my girl work on Mother's Day, girl. That's the shout out to everybody working on Mother's Day and on Sunday in general. I just hope y'all find extra peace in your day and that the it goes by super fast and you can be right back in your bed real quick, real quick.
It'd be like that.
Yeah, it be like that. Get that money though. Get that money. But thank y'all so much again. We can't wait. There were a lot of comments, and I appreciate that so much, especially from the Blerdover exec board crew. We can't wait to have fun like this again, and we'll be seeing y'all next time. Peace out.